mental health talk while playing Resident Evil 4, and we're past. Apologies for the last episode, because you see, it's not just the viewers on YouTube that watch it, it's different people, and we roll with the punches here. Because, like, um, of course, I address it, but it's not a big deal. Trolls come everywhere. It just doesn't matter what the social environment it is. It can happen in real life. But the thing with the difference between people in real life, they would never say the things they say on the internet in real life unless they're so bold. And that's why it'd be like, just ignore it. Or if I acknowledge it, I'll just be making jokes. Because how to take a troll, why would I take a troll seriously when they're just wasting time? And plus, I was past the time of my video is usually an hour for these, and we was doing 2 hours. So it's like, hey, at least I got a viewer. And then somebody else in a positive note from my Facebook friends watched my video, which I appreciated. I also like what's the term I'm looking for? Like thanked him in a Instagram story. But other than that, we're gonna go back to business because I passed this level. I usually, if I'm stuck on something, I try to play it before I be on the stream so I won't be stuck on it so much. Unfortunately, I didn't want to do it, but I had to use my rocket launcher, which I know I don't have that. Like, if you look at my inventory, most of my bullets is gone. The only thing I have is a shotgun. I'm not the most craft. I mean, I got the shotty, but at the same time, I need that. And um, I didn't want to keep going, doing it over and over, because I'm not really as good as I was when I was younger. I'm older now. I'm 30, and I don't play games a lot as I used to. Excuse me, when I was younger. But um, what I wanted to talk about this time around, which I was mentioning to a friend, of like when you have, since we are talking about mental health, right? And the main thing is not just about having a mental disorder, it's also about regular things that come with it, and just trying to show that everybody can deal with these situations, these like lively situations. They can be serious or they can be mild. It just depends on the person, but I try to show that it's a human thing. It's not just particular people that have it and they're just, or one person has it and they're just like an outcast. That's the main objective, to show that, yo, mental health is a regular, lively situation that everyone can go through it. And surprisingly enough, even though there are advocators besides myself, and there are celebrities that have mental health like schizophrenia, bipolar, etc. And people still kind of like, it's I am generalizing it, but I don't know everyone. But because of the media and pop culture and movies and stuff, they give off a bad stigma. Even when I was a student in high school and middle school, well, mainly in high school, that's where I was like introduced to mental disorders and stuff. Since I have one myself, I'm diagnosed with bipolar. In the past, I had different diagnoses, but came with what I was dealing like not what I was dealing with, but what my mental stability was during that time. It was very severe when I was younger. It's more monotone than it was before. Like I have help. I did have help back then, but this is more secure because, like I've said in the past, I had a history of stop taking my medication. Now I'm taking it, buckling down, and making it more serious to being has more taking my medication, being vocal with my psychiatrist and my therapist, and like just this is my livelihood because one of the things that you have to acknowledge with having a disorder is that if you stop something that's supposed to be given by the doctor, it's gonna be some not casualties, what is the thing I'm looking for, the term was more like it's not gonna help you in the long run because I have a lot to lose if I go to the hospital. They're not gonna help me with my rent and all that stuff and maintaining what I have to do to pay my rent, or have a shelter, or anything like that, I would have to start over, and I have a lot to lose. Is my general intentions, and well, thing I was talking about, and the main thing I was gonna say is that one of the things that I've talked about that I thought it would be great to bring up to the video is that while I'm playing the game, uh, friendships. I think I've talked about this before, but but on the opposite side of people that um have, like, we're not gonna say they have depression, but they are self-loathing, or they're more like, I would say low vibrations, but in a detail of like, it seems that they're more seeking. It was a cry for help. If that's what better I should say. Let's see what's happening. Okay, so they may be, you wouldn't even know. And I've had experiences with friends or a partner where it seems like everything's okay, but then the only time you find out that they're upset or they have like depression or something is in an outside setting. Like for my example is, I've had exes where they only said that they were depressed when it came to a group setting, or if they were with somebody else. Like one of my exes, he would, I didn't know that, like, we both had mental disorders. I didn't necessarily know his, but there is no judgment with me. Like, how the hell am I going to judge you when I have a disorder as well, and I'm trying to maintain myself? But the thing with him, it seemed like he was more self-loathing, and he was rather be around other people like that. Because if I'm your partner, or even in a friendship, this is one of the things that I would say as a tip, or just in general, if you are friends with somebody, or you have a relationship, a repertoire with the person, they should be in the trust of confiding in you and seeing some type of, I see myself as someone that's open and understanding with no judgment, as the best of my ability. I'm not perfect, but at the same time, I'm going to give you my honest opinion. But at the same time, if you need help, I've, of course, helped friends in the past when it was a dire need for help. And, nobody wants to be alone in a situation that makes them feel like they have no one to seek help from. And sometimes you just don't want professional help. Okay, well, I'll be the shoulder to lean on for you and the best of my ability. But at the same time, we're not talking about people like that. We're talking about people that are attention seeking and making it seem like they are depressed, but they don't seek help. They don't tell nobody until it's like random, because that's how I see it as. And I'm not judging that situation. It's just something to talk about, because there are people that are like that seek attention, and I don't grasp the reason for it. Because one, if you have all these close friends, and if you can't even talk to them and be open with them about that you have depression, or if you are feeling like low, what's going on here, and feeling like oh shoot, that was what I'm like, is it raining? It's these damn, oh, they're getting close now. And they don't seek like some type of shoulder to lean on, or try to vent and try to get some help in that sense, where they don't want to go to professional help, but they can't even seek. That's not a friend. I don't see that as a friend. That's more of an acquaintance that you can go out and hang out with. But it seems like the people that I'm saying as an example have done this before. Like, if I'm dating you and I've been open and been vulnerable, or seeing you as somebody, and you can't do that, or you can't be comfortable around me to be honest, then I see that as not disrespect, but disappointing. Because in the layers of a relationship, there should be that part where you feel comfortable, like, well, be honest with you, I'm really depressed, and these are the reasons why, or I'm just not feeling myself right now. It could be seasonal depression, it could, and then let's not put no labels to it. it could also be that they just not feeling themselves that day, or just feeling down. It happens as a natural feeling of, not being so confident. Maybe looking in the mirror, you don't feel that great about yourself, or deeper down you're disappointed or something like that, or being your worst critic. Everybody does that. So that's why I try to be more understanding to somebody. I do have sympathy, but at some parts I do not. Not like in somebody who really does need help. I'm talking about the ones that don't want to seek the help, they just want attention. And there have been people, like I said, past partners that's done this before. And it makes me uncomfortable because of the fact that, yo, I'm open to you, and this is not no tea party. You're not getting gossip. This is me being vulnerable in a relationship because I care for you, but I feel like I have to work on things for myself. But I will never stay in that mode because it's not the best mode for me. I like being happy, enjoying myself, and enjoying my own space and loving myself, because if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love somebody else? RuPaul said it best. Hello. Hello. So for me, if a partner does that, I feel like it's like a slap in the face, because what happened to just being open and being honest? There's no communication. Yeah, you can tell me about how you don't like work, but that's it. That's one of the examples of one of the partners I had, that they will just complain about stuff, but they will never be open. You don't always have to be vulnerable, but sometimes it has to be a truth, unless you want to just be fake. Like some people are easily, they don't want to, they mask their emotions, and I'm not like that. I don't want to mask my emotions. Yeah, let me shoot you. Oh, they die easy. That's good. Yeah, come on the line and die. Oh. I like that. Shoot. Plus, I upgraded my guns, so I hope that's a little benefit of that, because they're on level 5 while I'm on chapter 4. I don't know if that makes sense. It should make a significance. They're back. What is this? The two lights shall shine light. The two lights shall shine light on a new path. What? Alright, let me go up there. Yeah, but it's very, like, frustrating dealing with a relationship. Like, I've had... Ooh, no. Time to go. They're everywhere. Oh no, he kicked me. It's time to run. That's not, this is no bueno. Come on. I'm gonna get the shotty, cause what the hell? It was just working before. Oh no. I didn't even see that. Run! Run, damn it! Run! Yeah, that was your cousin? Which way is this? I don't know, I think I'm going in a circle. Anyway, so like, I feel like in any form of relationship, whether it be friends, family, or what have you, if you can't confide in somebody like that, that's really not somebody you want to be around. Like, you don't always have to, oh my god, I gotta get out of here. This is worse than mosquitoes. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Run! Better be open though. Two lights shall shine. Oh yeah. I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die. There's too many of them. Oh my god. Look, what the hell, man? Kick. No, don't kick me. That's not what I was trying to do. Look at this. Look at how fast it's running, man. Turn on the light. It's the switch of God. Yes, press it. Hurry up. Is that the 2 lights? I wish they was afraid of light. Dang. I don't want to. I know. Ah, thank you. No, not thank you. He got run slow, cause they freaking jumping me, right? Like I owe them money. Come on, get out of my way, Poe. Move! Oh my God, they're jumping me. Now he gonna run slow. I'ma die. Look how they jumping me, man. They're a bunch of bullies. Move out the way. Jesus. I just got out of one situation and I still need the rocket launcher. I knew I was gonna need the rocket launcher eventually. That's why I'm glad I bought it. But yeah, that's just one of the things that I wanted to talk about that I noticed. Cause like, for me, it's just my experience. Have you ever had that feeling of a friendship or relationship, any sort of relationship, I should say? Like, comment below. But also, what do you think? Like, of course, being supportive is the best way to be, but if the person doesn't appreciate, in general, if they don't appreciate what you're doing, and it's positive, it's not like you're using them, or that you avoid them when they're at that point, and stuff like that, then it's time to go. because I see it as, like, if you're only like that, and you're only allowing a little bit each time, letting somebody like into your life, that's putting a guard up. And one of my exes, they did that. Actually, both, to be honest. I've, like, the 2 I'm talking about, I'm not gonna say no names, but I'm just saying in general that I focused on, where I was just trying to be not even just a good girlfriend, but a friend in general, because I'm trying to develop a relationship besides being like, you know, the whole superficial situation of, oh, we go on dates and all this crap. And at the same time, it's sad because it seems that they want sympathy, and one of them, it seemed like they wanted sympathy for the wrong reasons. They, like I said, they just wanted attention, and that's like something that I can't solve. I'm not trying to be the Captain Save-A-Ho or anything like that, but at the same time, I've got I have my own personal demons that I'm working on and trying to better myself. And as I see myself as a positive person, am I always positive? No, but I do try to maintain that. Sometimes I have to catch myself with being negative, like talking about thinking to myself about things that's happened in the past and stuff like that. But at the same time, I'm working on me. I am not perfect. I'm not trying to be perfect, like Bob Marley said. And that's one of my favorite quotes, when he says, I'm not gonna say the whole, I'm gonna probably butcher it, but it's like, I'm not perfect and I'm not trying to be, but before you put your finger, make sure your hands are clean. And I take that in stride, because a lot of people seem like they want to put a facade and to be like a robot. The best way I can explain it is a damn robot. like always happy or like always nice, and you're not always gonna be like that. There's gonna be plenty of times where you're frustrated, you're angry, or you're sad. These are emotions. Why hide these emotions? But if you're always like that, of course that comes off negative and nobody wants to be around that. But like at the same time, if you're not always like that, I feel like this, you shouldn't have to question if something's wrong with you. And if you do see that there's a problem, then seek professional help. I'm so pro, like, yo, go to a therapist. Speak to somebody you confide in, but also, oh yeah, like, there's nothing wrong with getting professional help. And there's gotta be, the stigma has to break. Oh wow, they're running really fast. And there's more! Ah! Oh no. You ain't about to jump me. You probably will. Oh no! You're not about to jump me, name. Oh wow. I thought I died. I thought he sliced my head off. I'm gonna throw this. Put your hands on me, sir. Go in here. Move. Stop kicking me. I mean, yeah. It missed. Oh no, it didn't. Why they keep kicking me? I just want to be friends. You're like, you don't belong here. Whoa. Keep kicking me, bruh. About to get some raid in here. Oh, let me get my. Oh yeah, that's how you feel. Whoa, whoa, dang! And then they hold on to you like assholes. Damn it! Why suck at this? This sucks. Anyway. Yeah, so, you know, relationships are, they don't have to be hard unless you make them hard. No, but like, the problem that I'd rather now in like my next relationship, because I like to analyze things. Sometimes I overanalyze, and I'm trying to maintain that. But I start realizing, okay, and besides complaining about what was wrong with my past relationships, what they didn't do right, but I also have to take accountability for what I did wrong, because there was times where my partner was vocal, not the one with the diagnosis, but there was times where they would complain that I wasn't listening to them, like in a conversation. But I realized that I was slowly not paying attention intentionally, because I was losing like the love, not really the, well yeah, the respect, but also the love that I had for them. So it was like not important to me, because just like I did it with now we're ex-friends, but at the time we were friends, because it was like the things that they were saying was not it was important, but it wasn't meaningful. And you know, I feel like they was more important, like I wouldn't even, these are two different people. So one, my ex, it was more of like the outer exterior was more important than the inner exterior, like his mental and his how he was feeling and stuff like that. But at the same time, if you have, I said I was going to talk about why I should take what I should take accountability about. I was being um because I would say, oh, there was nothing wrong that I did, but there could have been more things I could have done. Like, I would ask them about their day, and that didn't mean just really about work, but that's what they would talk about. But then, I mean, I feel like I did the best that I could, but like at one point I wanted closure, but they did not. I respect that, but at the same time, it seems more like I wanted them to better understand why I didn't want to be with them anymore, but it was already, there's no need to be said. If they feel that I broke up with them for some reason and it was wrong, that's on them, because at one point I didn't want to be friends, but I just didn't want us to be angry at each other and stuff like that. Just be cordial. And I've done that with a previous ex, but now I'm just like, I'm done. If I break up with you or you break up with me, that's it. No closure, no. But it does become a negative like situation, because in my last relationship, when we broke up, it was type heated, and the day we broke up, the next day they were acting like, oh, I don't know what happened, and it was just like, bro, really? But at the same time, after 3 years of like getting not closure from talking to them, but just leaving that baggage where it lays, because I want, in the next, I always do this in any relationship, I don't bring baggage. If having a disorder is baggage, I never put them in that situation, because it was only one time I had an episode and they seen me in that light, and unfortunately for them, it was important to go to work instead of being a supportive boyfriend. So I took that into toll. I didn't appreciate it that, like, you know, the thing was hypocritical, because it was like, bro, you would be complaining about your work, but you would rather be at work than be there for me when I needed you, is not fair to me. But the crazy thing is, if it was the other way around, I would have did it for them. So like, where am I going with this? It wasn't to vent about my ex. It was more like this, bring up an example of a relationship should have, there should be boundaries, of course, but not in the sense of trying to just put up a wall for the person that you're trying to be with, because then it starts really, I was starting to realize in that relationship, and realizing also in friendships, where it was just like, why do I have to feel like a burden with the person that I call a friend? If I call you, it shouldn't be like, oh, what do you want type thing. I've had one person even say that to me, and I was just like, what? Am I your enemy, or what is this? What is this? And this is somebody I knew in high school, and like longer than that, middle school and stuff, and I consider them a friend. And I remember one time, I think I called her or texted her, and they were like, oh, what do you want? And I'm like, bro, I'm saying hi. I don't know if you, like, what you're doing, but if you're, like, they were on a date, okay, my bad, but don't put it in the thing like I'm disturbing you. How do I know? I could have asked yes, but at the same time, we were friends for a long time where it shouldn't even get to that point. So it's now, for this lesson that I've learned, quantity and like quality, is that the word I'm looking for? Like, long length of friendships does not mean anything, because if y'all not thick and thin, there for each other through thick and thin, and you know, throwing your ups and downs, and whether you happy or sad, and they still rocking with you, that's a good friend. But if they're just there with you when you're always on up, like everything is going well, then that's when I would question the friendship. Because if I can't confide in a person like when I have suicidal thoughts, or if I'm having depression and I can't confide in a friend, that's dangerous because I can feel like I'm alone, and I don't know, I don't want to even go deep into that. But at the same time, I have, like, look at all of these celebrities that have committed suicide. I mean, like, the worst, not the worst one, that's not what I'm trying to say. The one that hit me, like, a lot of them did, of course, but Robin Williams, one of my heroes, he had schizophrenia, and, like, it took a toll on me because, like, not like I knew him, but it was like, damn, man, I've always wanted to meet him because he was such a hero in my childhood. Man, come on, you know the classics. I've watched, like, a lot of his movies, whether it be 1 Hour Photo, World's Greatest Dad, like Aladdin. Come on, man, with the hits, and his stand-up comedy and stuff. And in those points when I find out somebody like Anthony Bourdain, man, that was one of my heroes. Again, another person. And it's like, in that time of need, who was there for them? Did they have somebody that they felt like they can confide in? And that's why I be thinking to myself, whenever I have somebody that feels like they need help, I would always try to talk to them. And instead of having them get into a lower point of feeling like they're alone. Yeah, you dead. Ooh, I missed. Oh, you coming over here? What's up? What's up? Okay, I'm running. I'm running. I thought it was just gonna be a couple of them, and then, you know, I would, but it's a whole bunch. It's like big ass mosquitoes. Oh, hell no. I'll have, when it says kick, I'm kicking them. I missed the opportunity again. Oh, they got into my face. Like, what? What you about to do? Nothing. I'm about to run! Oh my god! What the hell? Okay, run. Look at these. Yes. Oh, get off me. Get off me, you roach. Oh, I'ma use it. I'ma use it. Oh my god. Get up. Please. These things are annoying, man. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, hell no. And you can't even shake them off without dying. That's annoying. Dang. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Thank you. Get out of my face. Oh, there's another one. I gotta open both of them or something. Dang. Dang it. Move. Move. Where am I? They all in my way. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Oh, here's another one. Stupid thing. Yeah. Ah, look at that. Hold up. Cause you ain't about to kill me, nigga. I'm a... Oh, did it miss? Sound effect. They're all in my face. I know it's like, why don't you just kill them? It's not that easy when 1,000 of them are in your face. Dang. Shoot. Hurry up. Thank God. Ooh, I'm glad I'm out of there. Shoot. Yeah, so it's just more of a growth thing, because I don't want to be with somebody like a romantic relationship, a platonic friendship, even family. If I'd rather not be around people that make me feel like I'm a burden, or make me feel like, because like I I just be realizing things, that the people that I considered a friend or even a partner, it seemed like it was a deeper, like they had more issues than I acknowledged. Because if I was being supportive and they discredited that, and it's not even about credit, it's more the fact that, you know, I don't think that I was the world's greatest friend, but at the same time, with people that look for attention and they're not seeking the attention like that they want, they'd rather not be in your circle or be around you. Cause I'm more like an ex said, I was born with tough love, but at the same time, well, I wasn't like baby, you know, I wasn't like I dealt with things where I felt like I was mature about it. I didn't react or retaliate or make it seem like it's all about me. I feel like I am nothing like a narcissist. I am an empath. Naturally, I just like um, sympathize with people and their situations and stuff like that. But now, as I get older, I used to be so like in tune with people's like not emotions, but like it used to give me episodes, and it was causing me severe like episodes that I had to be hospitalized and stuff like that, and it was because I was around negative people. Somebody who seeking attention by saying that, oh, you know, I'm depressed right now, stuff like that. I'm not saying that people with depression are seeking attention. That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying people that they could get help, they don't want the help, they don't want somebody to be like but they would say it, and I'm just using that as an example. It's not generally what they would do, but if they would rather tell somebody like in a group setting instead of like being honest and like personal, like some people set boundaries and they don't want to be around people, but I feel like it's confusing to say that, you know, I don't know, I don't know if it's confusing. I'm trying to figure out the word I'm looking for, but it's more like discouraging, because it's like, do you really need help, or are you just rather be by yourself, because in serious matters you can tell if somebody needs help, but if the person's just randomly saying it, especially when you have friends, you have a partner, and especially I would say in this experiences and the past things I've said about the people I was around, it's just like it is disappointing to say like, wow. I know not everybody has to say that. They don't. I don't have to be validated by being told, "Oh, I have depression," or I don't feel right now." That's none of my business. But if it is like being that I'm an advocator, I have been a peer counselor before. I've done these things. I'm not just giving these titles to myself because I like the way it sounds. I really about this life, so. But it also, on serious note, I really take that serious, because it's like what I've said in previously, like Robin Williams, Anthony Bourdain. These are people that have it all, you could say, and it's sad to see that even in that it doesn't matter. It's about how you feel inside. And if you truly feel alone, please seek help from someone. It doesn't, like I said before, it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be professional help. I know people get weary about that, they don't want to be judged, all that, you know. But at the same time, I did it when I didn't even know about it, about like these terms and a psychiatrist or a therapist when I was 16. I only found out about it once I was diagnosed, because I knew that when I was a teenager I was very depressed, but I would rather be alone and stuff. I would sit in the dark and all these other things, but it just, I had to confront my mother about these things, and I'm glad that my mom took me to counseling. And then I know it went severe because of dealing with high school. It's not the best thing, or like dealing with your peers that don't understand and they judge you and all that BS, you know, teenage crap. But at the same time, in general, life is not easy. I'm sure everybody knows that. And if you're growing up, you're going to find that out. And there's going to be a lot of things in life that throws at you. But there should be somebody that guides you, somebody that helps you, even if it's not your parents, even if it's not your friend. If it can't be your friends, then that's why I say a therapist. Therapy does help. Somebody you gotta get that out of your system, whatever it is, that feeling or those thoughts and stuff like that. I've had advice to write things down. I write things down. I write poetry. I write, or I'll read things. I watch YouTube videos about, you know, developing better coping mechanisms and stuff like that. I even bring up examples in these previous videos I've done. And what helps me is music. I've talked about that in the last video. And also being creative. That doesn't mean it has to necessarily be writing poetry and stuff. I like to cook. I also like dancing. I don't have to go to the club to dance. I just go, I be in my place, put some good music on, have a good time by myself. And hey, I didn't have to go outside to do it. Or I'll walk in the park. I'll take pictures of nature and stuff. If that sounds boring to you, maybe that's not your thing. But there has to be something that you enjoy. If you're at the point of life where you don't enjoy nothing, that's when I would say to seek help. Because like even playing video games, if you know somebody, let's say it's not just you, if it's somebody and they love playing video games, but you see certain signs that are off, like, oh wow, he or she stopped to play, or them, they don't enjoy playing video games anymore. That's sort of strange for them, because they used to love playing, not used to, but yeah, pretty much. Like, if it was a past thing, that's different technically, but if they just all of a sudden stopped, these are fair warnings to be like, hey, are you okay? Just checking on people are important. I feel like definitely appreciate when a family member texts me, hey, just checking on you. I appreciate that. It shows that they care about me. It's not just, oh, I'm gonna see you at another family function, because that necessarily don't happen all the time. Yeah, stop because I was playing. What the hell? Please tell me I don't have to start all over again. Those freaking, they look like roaches. Roaches! Or mosquitoes. Please don't tell me I have to start that part over. Thank you, God. I don't know how I just got stopped. Mollywopped by this thing. Hurry up! Hurry up! Ooh, that was close. What is this? There's a lever here. Okay, what about it? Pull it? I don't know. Hopefully a ball doesn't come. Did I make it worse? I was about to say, where the hell am I going now? Look at that, we ended the chapter. And then thanks for going in. That didn't make sense. Thank God. Anyway, so wow, it's only 47 minutes. We almost done with this video, man. Yeah, so just in general, communication is key to like figuring out if the person's okay. If you care about the person. If you don't gotta listen to this. But it's let's see what we doing over here. Yeah. So, but I do talk about relationships and stuff like that because these are part of life going situations where like people come in your life, people leave in your life, and majority of the time it's gonna happen. And ooh, who's that with the lipstick on there? Oh, a lady from Ada. I ain't reading that yet. I can read it yourself.
Welcome.
Yeah. So
Got some rare things on sale.
I don't know if I have money.
What are you buying? What are you buying?
You know what I'm buying, bitch.
Is that all? Thank you. What are you selling? Is that all, stranger? Thank you. I'll buy it in a hide. Thank you. Is that all, stranger? Thank you. What are you buying? Stranger, stranger. Now that's a weapon.
Hell yeah. I got it back. I got it back.
Thank you. Come back anytime.
Hex, yeah. Wait, let me... So... We're almost towards the end of this video. So I'm gonna leave it at this. So we can start for the next video. I'll probably, play tomorrow. We'll see. But, thank you guys for watching these videos. I see that we're at 112 subscribers. Woo! So we'll push into 200, you know. A little. So tell your friends, tell your family, tell your boss, tell your co-workers, tell your classmates. Mirror the name is in this game. And watch me fail. I'm doing alright. I'm figuring it out. I have passed. We're already, like, you know, we're not almost there, but we halfway there. We're not halfway there. I'm just like, I don't even remember this castle. I mean, another castle? How big is this building? But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy my videos. Even if it's not the mental talk ones, but like my sketches and stuff like that. I'm look forward to more different alley where I'm talking about music, because I have in the past talked about, like, I was reviewing Lizzo, and I was reviewing Cardi B. No, I was Summer Walker, Lizzo, and Ari Lennox. One of my videos, and someone was watching and he was like a Cardi B fan because I sounded like I'm not a barb, but I enjoy both artists, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. But you know, at the time I'm a little bit mixed. So I just, like, you know, I would prefer not to be either fan. Like, not either fan, but like pick a side, because they made a song together, and I unfortunately I don't like when artists have beef. I would prefer, like, you know how Megan Thee Stallion, when she started, she wanted to have all the female rappers, or just women in general, be together and, you know, support each other. I think that's cool. But at the same time, it is a business, so you know, at times there'll be like a betrayal to some and whatever. But I'm looking to, instead of just talk about known artists, interviewing local bands in New York. Look forward to that. And also, I know I keep saying the 10 band books is in the works. It's just that I wanted to do the video with someone else, but in the meantime, I hope you enjoy these videos of me talking about mental health and stuff like that, while playing Resident Evil 4. It's the nostalgia for me. That's why I play it. Am I the best? Am I doing a speed run? No. I take my time playing this. And this is actually the first full game where I'm talking about mental health and playing the entire game. Because yes, I am going to play the entire game until the end. And then I don't know what next game, because I was thinking, oh, I could go back to Hellblade. I don't know, because that game, I don't know if it's hard for me, because there's no like I don't want to complain about it because I look forward to playing the second one. But at the same time, the main game, I feel like it should be mainly horror, and that is kind of in an aspect. But like one of the games that I'm looking forward to playing is Outlast Co-op Trial. Man, that looked good. So I'm waiting for that. But until then, like I'm not gonna take years to play it. But I don't, like I said, I don't speed run. I'm not fast with the games. I am what I call a casual gamer. So I take my time, and I'm not trying to, like, in a sense, impress anybody with my skills of playing this game. I'm playing it because of the nostalgia for me. That's about it. Like, oh wow, look, Resident Evil 4. Remember when it came out? It hit some of you that are playing this is before your time. So maybe it's the first time you're playing this, or first time, well, really watching it. But at the same time, we're chill over here. You know, grab your snacks. I should start saying that in the video. Like, grab your snacks, get your beverage, you know, just relax and, you know, just enjoy the conversation of mental, like, just, I hope it's a learning experience from it. From my experience and also just my opinion. It's not a professional opinion because I do not have a doctorate as a doctor. Or, like I've said in the past videos, I am not a psychiatrist nor a therapist, and I'm not a physician. So if you have any questions, please go to a professional and ask those questions. Otherwise, this is just a conversation. It's an open topic. If you have any subjects that you would like to talk about or have me talk about in the stream, I would truly appreciate it. You can comment in the comments or send me a message if anything. My Instagram is inhale the clouds. No uppercase. It's inhale _ the _ clouds. Message me there. Or if you have TikTok, because I do have other videos where it's not as serious, where I do skits and stuff like that, which I've said, or like, you know, just funny stuff that I think is funny, or, you know, I've also have a short film that I made, and it's more like, kind of like a black comedy in a sense. And it's black not because I'm black, but it's because you get what I'm saying. Anyway, but yes, I appreciate the comments and the likes and stuff like that. It don't go over my head like, oh, I'm a famous YouTuber all of a sudden. Like, relax, it's 112 subscribers. But can't say that it won't be more than that. We gotta get to 200. And I'll be like, remember that time when it was 112? Anybody remember that group? From that R&B group, 112? Peaches and Cream, huh? Huh? You know what I'm saying? If this is before your time, Google it. Google Peaches and Cream. Or put it on Spotify or iTunes and listen to a classic. So, I appreciate you guys for listening and watching my videos. And we're at the 59 minute route. I appreciate you guys very much because it really does show me that I'm doing something right and people are enjoying it. And especially now that I changed my not my format, but like the videos that I make. Because before I was trying to like find out what kind of videos that I should make, so I was doing different types and trying to get to the algorithm, but I'm more enjoying that as a hobby. If it could turn into a career, that'd be cool. I've said this in a video before, past videos, but right now I'm chilling, enjoying it. So looking forward to another video. That's my time. This is Mira, is the name. Peace.